Hi, I'm Danny, a student intern at Sports Tech Global, and today I'm joined by Chris Otokito, a martial artist, entrepreneur, and social activist. Thank you for joining me today, Chris.
Hello, Danny. Thanks for having me on board.
No worries, it's a pleasure. So my first question for you is, when did you first get into martial arts, and how has it impacted your life?
Wow, you're taking me a while back. My son was born, Ethan, in 2008, and I think that was my first taster into MMA. One of my very close friends was doing it, Chicks Terry, and another friend called Hassan. And they were training at places like Team Red Dragon in Brixton and Lions Pride in Croydon. So that was my first taster. And then I actually invested in it when I had my daughter 6 years ago. So that's when I actually started training at my current camp, which is New Wave Academy in Croydon. It's been a life-changing experience. All of the disciplines that are transferable skills in no matter what industry you're having, whether it's corporate, whether it's fitness, families, all of those qualities, I've managed to identify those and building up resilience and that within myself as well.
Great, yeah, that's kind of what I've kind of gauged really. That it's not just kind of just a physical transformation you get from martial arts, but it also helps you mentally.
Oh, absolutely. I would say martial arts is my therapy. My main disciplines are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or BJJ,
Yeah.
no-gi grappling, kickboxing, bit of Muay Thai as well. But I also mix it up with things like yoga, strength and conditioning, meditation, which is absolute key for sort of my lifestyle. And it's having a balance between those, and also embedding as well as a balanced diet as you can.
Yeah, sounds great. So my second question is, as an entrepreneur working on projects such as like the Martial Arts Locker Room and Holistic Well Hub, how has the pandemic affected how you operate in a business sense?
Great question. Martial Arts Locker Room was the brand that I ran in partnership with me when I used to work in finance before I resigned last year. And that was a service that we still offer now. We have our own brand, have our own clothing and holistic wellness sort of services that we offer in regards to fitness training and working or partnering with other trainers as well. Holistic Wellness Hub was actually a COVID response unit. We initially designed it with one of my other partners called Thomas Scannell, who runs his own organizations. We partnered together just before the pandemic and we were building our own holistic wellness hub. And when COVID hit this time last year, we started to get having people reaching out to us from our community who were vulnerable. So we were literally doing a delivery service. We were connecting with people like CVA in Croydon and a lot of charity organizations who were supporting us, Fair Share, Waitrose, and we were literally delivering to people who were vulnerable, not only food, but mental health stuff, items as well that can sort of help people sort of get through.
Yeah, it's really great that you were just not looking to work as business, but also giving back to society.
Yeah, absolutely. Not everybody I can say is privileged or has the access or the resource or the awareness of services that we can have. And as you would have probably realized yourself as well, through COVID, a lot of people were going through fear and a lot of mental health conditions sort of came up that people weren't even aware that we had. So we just wanted to do what we could to sort of help the community. And I'm blessed that I had my family, my amazing lady and my lovely children who also helped. We were going around delivering to as many vulnerable families, schools, community organizations that reached out to us.
Well, yeah, that's really great for you. And kind of on the line of that, just about work you do. So how did you decide to get involved with United to Change and Inspire? And what work does the organization do?
Brilliant. That's our most recent venture. So throughout the lockdown and the pandemic that we've gone through, the first lockdown, I'm sure you're aware of some of the Black Lives Matter protests that were happening.
Yeah.
Team of a few friends of mine, we went up there on the day because we're sort of fathers and overseers. We went over there to try and help guide our youth and oversee some of the challenges that we thought could happen. Off the back of that, one of my brothers, Patrick Hutchinson, whose book's there as well, you'll see the iconic image where Patrick saves the ex-police officer. And off the back of that, we've had a lot of positive support, a lot of people reaching out to us, asking us how they can support us, what can they do, what sort of movement are we? They can see we're different from Black Lives Matter, what do we need to do? So we've decided, as a response, once again, to go back into the community and offer services. And there's 4 of us, so there's 4 pillars that we do offer. There's Lee Russell, who offers, who focuses on youth reform. There's Jermaine Facey, who focuses on reform and the anything to do with sort of the justice system. There's Patrick Hutchinson himself, who focuses on education, and there's myself, who focuses on mental health and wellness. And we also have Troy Davis, who's our managing director, and he sort of oversees everything that we're doing.
Yeah, it's great.
Also, there's Richard Pascoe, who focuses on our media side as well.
Yeah, well, yeah, it sounds like you're doing really great work, and it's really needed at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. We're blessed once again. We have a lot of organisations that are reaching out to us. We have the O2, Met Police, the Fire Brigade, quite a lot of Vodafone, quite a lot of really substantial organisations who do want to implement change within themselves, do want us to come in, not only tell the story about what happened of the day, but actually discuss and engage with strategies on how we can enforce tangible change, stuff from things like institutional racism, unconscious biases. There's so many things within organizations and even within households that we sort of have been turning a blind eye to up until now. But there are a lot of people who do want to sort of grow and change. And apart from the martial arts element, which is another service we do offer, there's also other elements that we all do want to sort of engage with existing organizations and offer up sort of wider services to the community.
Well, yeah, it's really tangible change is needed. So it's great that there's guys like you working on it.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful. And organizations like yourself that do reach out to us. Like I've said, we're a very new organization. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We really are doing our best to sort of connect. And we're really blessed and grateful that we do have organizations coming out, reaching out to us as well, and seeing what we can do to sort of complement each other's services now that we do have the platform.
Yeah, great. Oh, well, that's it for me. Thank you very much for talking to me today. It's been really interesting. And I hope you have a great day.
Thanks very much, Danny.